Hey guys, it's Morgan coming to you today for your Maxco. I just wanted to come on here and do a quick video talking about fringing when you're fringing for a handbag or you're adding fringe to a handbag. So right now I am making a super awesome, what I call like a banana style boho bag. It's going to have 3 layers of fringe across the front. There's going to be lots of beads. I've gotten all kinds of different beads and things that are going to go on this bag, like on the fringe, to just make it really awesome and really cool looking. So I just wanted to come on here because I thought this would be something useful for people to know whenever they are fringing and how daunting it can be to actually get straight, clean lines every time. I have an entire gridded, like basically a 40 by 56 inch gridded mat down that I cut on. I like to use the 3 by 18 inch rulers just so it has the grid on there as well and I can see everything that I'm doing as I'm moving my ruler down. So since I'm doing 3 layers of fringe, I wish I could pick this up and show you, but I don't want to get my lines off. So I'm just gonna pick up the phone, flip this camera around so that way you guys can see what exactly I'm doing. But I measured out that I want, because I'm having 3 layers of fringe, I would like for my bag to have only 8 inches of fringe coming off of the bottom layer. That way it's not really dramatic for the client and they're not like swinging everything around and like getting it caught on things or, you know, caught in the door. But my top 2 layers are going to be 11 inches. So that way it's nice and full, 3 full layers on the bag. But again, that bottom one is 3 inches shorter just so it's not so dramatic for the client getting their bag. So I have everything cut down. My bag is going to be 17 inches wide. I cut 15.5 inch wide, 3 pieces. So 15.5 by 11 by 11 by 8. So that way I have everything that I need for this. So let me get this turned around if it'll let me in the middle of this. And I don't think it will. So we're just going to have to go with it. So what I have right now is I have all of my pieces laid out. 1, 2, 3. So 3 layers of fringe here laid out. So what I want you to notice is I'm actually cutting through all 3 layers at the same time, evenly as I go. So that way I'm doing it one time. I know that they're all even, they're all the same width apart. So as you can see, this side hasn't been done yet because my 3 layers are still here. So I just wanted to come on here and show you that it's really easy to get nervous about doing fringe, and everything that I do is done with, again, rotary blade and my ruler. So as I set down and go, I am really good at eyeballing this, but I basically kind of go 1/4 inch apart every single time. That way I get nice flowing fringe. So I work with real leather, so depending on what kind of leather you're working with, sometimes it's an extremely fluid leather. It's really soft, it's really buttery. You can go with a little bit wider fringe cut, and it's still gonna have really great flow to it. In this one, I'm doing 1/4 inch. I want it to look and appear extremely full and like there is a ton of fringe on there. So I'm gonna do just a couple of quick, you know, slips of the blade down this so that way you guys can kind of see. Put a nice firm pressure whenever you are starting everything, and as well because I only have like an 8 inch piece here on top, as you can see, and the rest that are longer. You want to have nice firm pressure because you do not want that blade for the pressure to not be there and that blade to move that leather as you go, because that can happen. And then of course that can create weird cuts. It can cause obviously the leather to kind of move under the ruler. So I always start at the bottom and put my thumb directly over the edge of the leather with a nice firm pressure all the way up. And then as I'm going halfway, then I walk my hand up every single time. And then I move down and do it again and walk that hand up to just keep that firm pressure as I go. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this is a, you know, good little tipped video. So I'll come back down here and show you. Just as I go, I move that just 1/4 inch every time while keeping that firm pressure down here and then walking my hand up as I'm cutting. So then, if you can tell, you get nice, clean, straight lines through all 3 layers every single time. So thank you guys for watching. I'll put more tips up here. Have a good day.